What? That's incredible. Amazing.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man. All 8 episodes now.
Ricky Jr., this is Ricky Jr.'s TV, and I just finished watching Wonder Man. I had to let it stew for a second. I seen a couple of reviews before I watched the show, and I saw that people was liking it, and I was like, okay, that made me curious because I was a little hesitant. I was a little scared. I had a little trepidation. Let me warn you before I start. Spoilers ahead. Go on, get out of here. If you ain't watched it yet, or if you don't care about it and you want the spoilers anyway, stay here and chill with your boy. I got you. Listen. I was a little scared just because Wonder Man is not a well-known character. Unless you was deep off in the Marvel trenches and you know about Avengers West Coast, you probably either don't know about Wonder Man or too much care about him. Like me, he's never been, admittedly, I grew up an X-Men fan. I really didn't care about the Avengers until, kind of when the movie started. But anyway, as far as Wonder Man go, I know the whole backstory, how he got his powers, his connection to Wanda, Vision, all of that. But throw all of that out the window because they didn't really care about none of this when they did this show. They did a whole original take on Wonder Man. And for me, like I said, admittedly, Disney, Marvel, they kind of been skating on ice lately. We have a character that they race swapped with a black guy. It's a character that too many people didn't care about, didn't like. I was like, I hope they get it right. But I, like a lot of the reviews that I've seen, actually like the show. Unless my algorithm, just not algorithming, I think that's a word. The usual people that come on here and bash anything that Marvel does or Disney does or anything that doesn't have a white male lead, I haven't really seen them. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're about to, do their thing for the rest of the week. But I ain't seen them yet. A lot of people are liking the show. And that's surprising because there's not a lot of action in the show. There's actually barely action. And I'm one of those guys, if y'all been with me for a while, y'all know that I feel like when I watch a superhero show, I want to see some ass kicking. I want to see some butt kicking. I want destruction. I want fisticuffs. I want fatalities, brutality. I want this WWE attitude area. That's what I want, the attitude era. I'm tripping. I've been up all night. But yeah, that's what I want to see. This immediately didn't have a lot of action, but the acting was good. The story was good. Sir Ben Kingsley did his thing. Yaya mateen needs to get his flowers too, because listen, this brother was Dr. Manhattan in I don't know why I lost the name of the guy. The Watchmen. He was Dr. Manhattan, most powerful person in DC or Marvel. Dr. Manhattan. You know what I'm talking about? And then he played in Aquaman. He did a good job in that too, even though that movie sucked. Yaya been getting some roles lately. He been getting his roles lately. But I did see a lot of people on Facebook threw their little meme out there with him and Anthony Mackie was on Black Mirror, where they played two men who were heterosexual in the real world, but they had this VR game where they were homosexual, where one was a woman in the VR world and the other one was not, and they was making, do they make them homo? I don't know if that make them gay or not. It was weird, you know what I'm talking about? So like, your homeboy, that's supposed to be your dog, your boy. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get off that. I'm just gonna say, I saw y'all making that joke about that one episode where he was acting like Pretty Woman. You know what I'm talking about? I saw that joke come out. I just want to say that. But if I say anything, watching this show was kind of like, it was kind of like watching an episode of Black Mirror or watching episodes of Black Mirror or something that Issa Rae would do. That's how I felt just watching the show. Like, it was just a good show. You know what I'm talking about? It was good development, just a good storyline where we see a guy who's really been trying to suppress and hide his powers. I'm thinking going in that they were going to throw something weird in there and powers be forced on him some type of way. We never get his origin story. That's my biggest issue about the show. That's one of the few things I dislike. We don't get the origin of his powers. So it's not like he got his powers after doing the role. Like, he has them the whole time, even from a kid. So we never see how he got them. He's been trying to suppress it and hide it. And the only people who've known is his family and apparently his girlfriend. And anytime he get too upset or he get too mad, things start to happen. Stuff be happening. You know what I'm talking about? Bad stuff happen whenever he get angry. But the reason he's been trying to hide and suppress it because his whole life he wants to be an actor. And there was this one actor who accidentally disappeared someone with his powers. So in the MCU, they have this role where if you're an actor inside of a TV show, you can't be an actor. I mean, if you're an actor in a movie, you can't be in a movie, but you can't do no acting. It's called the doorman rule. You can't be an actor if you got powers in the MCU while you're playing another character. You can't. It's just something you can't do. So he's been trying to hide and suppress his powers because if anybody find out, they thrown out. Not to mention that the government been spying on the brother the whole time. They've been watching him. They've been looking for a reason to lock him up. They don't know whether he can be an asset or he's a threat. But apparently the powers that he supposedly have is like a planetary threat. Like he up there with Miss Marvel, like Captain Marvel. I mean, he up there. He dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? And the fact that he ain't been trained and he ain't grew up with no government, like he's a threat. But they want to lock him up no matter what. I guess this is laying, the game plan down for whenever all the mutants start developing or the X-Men, because I was watching this once again and I said, we don't get the origin of his powers. I know what they're on the comics. The show never gave him, and he's had them since a child. It's not like they did with the original Wonder Man. So I don't know whether he's a mutant or not a mutant. Now, the one guy that the doorman rule was created for, he took some chemicals and he developed his powers. But we don't know why Wonder Man got his goddamn powers. I've said that a few times. But at the end of the day, those are my only big issues. It wasn't a lot of action, and we don't get the origin of his powers. He spends most of the TV show or most of the series trying to suppress or hide him so he can get this acting role because he's really a struggling, starving, broke bum of an actor. He's trying to get his big break. And he's sacrificing everything to get that. He even loses his girlfriend for that. But then we find out at the end, he go ahead and flex his powers and show that he actually has control of it when he goes to save Sir Ben Kingsley. I know his name was Flattery or something like that in the show, but I'm going to call him by his name because I want a name like Sir Ben Kingsley. That's a very good name, very astute name. But anyway, he did his damn thing in the show. We got to give him his flowers too. The fact that he been carrying this Mandarin role for this long and everybody actually hated him in Iron Man 3 because we wanted the real Mandarin. We didn't want what he gave us. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's been able to come back and do this character again and again every once in a while and pop up. And I mean, he's just such a great actor anyway. We got to give him and Yaya mateen their flowers for carrying this show, a superhero show, where it just really wasn't no superhero stuff in it. But we don't even know if he's a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Because in the comics, he actually started out as a villain when he get his powers. You know what I'm saying? They use him to, sneak into with the Avengers and then attack the Avengers, because he has to get this ion radiation thing every once in a while to keep him alive. It's a whole other thing. They ain't got that on the show. But he breaks out Sir Ben Kingsley at the end, which is kind of like a villain thing. So he might start out as a villain for a little bit. We don't know if he will return for Avengers Doomsday or not, or Secret Wars. We gonna wait on that, but he's a very, very, very powerful individual. Talking about, let me know how y'all feel. Did y'all like the show? Did y'all not like the show? What did you like? What didn't you like? Do you have a problem with it not being that much action? Do you have a problem with, without them giving the origin story of his powers? Let me know how y'all feel if y'all watch the show. If you ain't watched it yet and I done spoiled a little bit for me, tell me, did I make you not want to watch it now? I would advise you to go ahead and watch it. Support it. Like, I want to see us in more stuff. With that being said, like, in the show, they made him Haitian. I forgot to mention that. They made him Haitian in the show, and that made me question, like, okay, are y'all not going to do Brother Voodoo now because we already got a Haitian dude? Or are y'all going to make Brother Voodoo like a cousin of his because Brother Voodoo is Haitian and I really want to see him in the next Doctor Strange movie or, just Brother Voodoo, period. I would love to see Brother Voodoo in the MCU. Are y'all not going to do him now? And I know y'all race swapped him, and I'm not a fan of race swapping and gender swapping characters, but I'm like, if you was going to use somebody else, you could have used just a regular black dude from America. Why you had to make him Haitian? I guess shout out to the Haitians, but we need more black superheroes because the Captain America ain't got no powers. Foul Cap, because the other Captain America coming back. Falcon ain't got no powers. Like, what y'all gonna do with that? And is this gonna mess up y'all using Blue Marvel? Because these ion powers are pretty big. Do this mean that we not getting Blue Marvel? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I think this is like a message to us that, y'all ain't never getting Blue Marvel. We gonna get y'all Wonder Man, though. Once again, let me know how y'all feel. Did you like it or did you not like it? What's your opinion on it? What they could have done better? Or what y'all want to see him in next? Ricky Jr. TV. Let me know how you feel.